welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
It's a high-altitude game for us today. Welcome to Empower Field at Mile High Stadium in Denver. Today, a fun matchup in store. It's the New England Patriots and the Denver Broncos. To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And off we go from Denver. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He's got a lane up past the 30. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. So out come the Patriots, ready for their first possession. They'll be led out by last year's third overall pick. He started 12 games last year as a rookie. That's Drake May.
It really took no time at all for May to prove, well, he's a franchise quarterback and worthy of that top 5 pick. Got his first start in early October, and all he did was throw for over 2,200 yards and 15 touchdowns. And don't forget about those 400 yards on the ground. He's an athlete, too.
They'll run it with Travion Henderson. A modest start to our game. Couple yards on the first play. Here comes second down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. They go play action. Here's May. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So it'll be 3rd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They'll air it out on 3rd. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're left with 4th down here. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
Fair catch the signal, and he brings it in at the 23. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. And at the helm now in year 7 since he entered the league out of the University of Auburn, it is quarterback Jarrett Stidham.
Stidham may not have the most overwhelming traits. He's not going to be the biggest or the fastest or throw the ball the farthest. But you know what? Many quarterbacks have won Super Bowls without those kind of traits. But those that do and become consistent starters, and this is where Stidham will have to take an opportunity and run with it, they don't make mistakes. Elevating people around him, that'll be the key next step in Jarrett's career.
Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Heward, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
On the shotgun, it's Stidham. That'll be caught by Troy Franklin. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap now to Stidham. Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right, and I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. New England taking the field. Its second series of the game coming up. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Bronk. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First down throw for May. It's complete to Hooper. Not a lot of room for him. He makes it to the 34. Brought down by the first-time All-Pro Nick Bonito.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches, they really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
May off the play fake. It's complete to Hunter Henry. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. It's a pickup of 26. And that's a New England first down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Throwing the out route complete. And they take him down right along the 30.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Offense with an enviable spot to be in, 2nd and inches. Henderson here from the gun. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Staying on the ground here with Henderson. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. And send their tight end right. Going to the ground again on 1st. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Headed right through the middle of the field. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Patriots take a 6-0 lead in the 1st quarter. Drake made the touchdown.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with their brains and their processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down, and he just put on a show.
This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Patriots will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Broncos nothing.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Marvin Mims now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So the Broncos headed out for their second drive of the game. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. Shoots away from one. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Looking from the gun, here's Stidham. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know he'll never shy away from embracing contact on a play right up the gut. Come on. You know getting that toss in the open field is so much more fun. And on that play, well, certainly more exciting for all of us to watch, too.
They'll run on first down with Dobbins. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Stidham looking to pass. And set up the screen here. It's Harvey. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it. 3rd down.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down. Stidham on a sneak. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
It's a gain of 2.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the 1st.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays, the ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
To the air with Stidham. This one's caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Patriots into the dime, 3rd down. Stidham from the pistol. Brings it in. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's good for a Broncos 1st down.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Dobbins can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
Gibbons on the stop. It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the Patriots' 3-yard line.
And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Time for our second quarter. Let's see if the Broncos can capitalize in the red zone. Again, it's Dobbins. And this time he's in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos start to fight back with their first points of this game. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. That was a great response, Brock. After they got driven backwards on first down, they go right back to the ground and score just one play later.
Yeah, and I think if you and I were in the huddle down there after that first down loss, I think we would have felt a whole bunch of pride. Give me another shot, and boy, did they deliver.
Will Lutz now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here's Travion Henderson. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The New England offense running out now. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. May now from the gun. Finds his man. It's Demario Douglas. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Give him 24 on that play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. First down, May. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the gun, it's May. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
1st down, New England.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. Shotgun handoff to Henderson. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's a New England first down.
You know what I call that play, Kate? I call that a confidence injector. It just injects belief in that O-line, that running back, and most importantly, that play caller knowing he can call a run and he can get a first down too.
Quick throw completed by May. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Step on Diggs. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 14-yard line.
Offense still line. This is 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun. Here's May. Cut near the goal line. He's in for the New England touchdown. The Patriots take a second quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Corey Gallis on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Patriots break that tie and now lead by 7.
Broncos 7.
Now Corey Gallis on to send it away. Here's R.J. Harvey on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Broncos start getting the ball back as J.K. Dobbins runs out there. It's a touchdown ball game right now, Brock. 14-7 as they start this possession. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Rolling from the gun here. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Stidham trying to get on 2nd down. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Third and long, they're going to throw. He's got Sutton complete. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. So 20 yards on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Stidham now, 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. We have an injured player here. Looks like it's a member of the Patriots in some discomfort. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. And he works this to the 38 before going down. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the Stix. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. 1st down throw, Stidham. Dumped off to his running back. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
All right, here we go. Second down. From the shotgun, it's Stidham. Looking slant route, complete. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. He'll try to do it himself. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
It's about the simplest play in the playbook, and they execute it like it was drawn up. That push gets them the first down.
At the 27-yard line.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Stidham. That's into the hands of Franklin. He takes this down to the 24-yard line. Tracked down by Robert Spillane.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Throwing Stidham. Dive in, and he gets his hands underneath for the catch. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. It's Sutton with back-to-back catches. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Patriots' 6-yard line.
2nd and 3 now. They'll throw again. Stidham. Caught just shy of the goal line. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
There's no question. The greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Dobbins can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Here's another for him. And this time he's in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get 1, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Broncos tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fielded by Henderson. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Patriots and quarterback Drake May ready to go once more on offense. And with each team coming off a touchdown and scoring well early on, we've got the makings of a barn burner here, Brock, if they can keep this up.
Yeah, and as a quarterback, as an offense, it doesn't mean you over-try, but you just know, hey, man, our defense having a hard time slowing them down, and we've got to step on that accelerator.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Slot man's in motion right. May off the play fake. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More from Mile High in just a moment. 1st and 10 now from the 46. Slot man in motion left. Here's May on 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And this makes it to around the 43-yard line. Riley Moss with that tackle.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. May to throw it. That one's complete over the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Again, it's May. Setting up the screen with Henderson. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
14 more yards. That's another Patriots 1st down. A gain of 14. 1st down, New England.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
From the red zone now. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Throwing again, it's May. And this is going to fall incomplete. Well, they made a call for the end zone there, but nobody picked up on the other end. So now it's 3rd down. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So now on 4th down, Andres Borregalis leading the Pats field goal team out for a try. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Borregalis connects, and they've taken back the lead.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Now Borregalis on to send it away. Harvey now to return it. Escapes the defender. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. The Broncos taking the field for the final time in this first half. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. First and 10, it's Stidham. Left side now, caught by Sutton. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
Why in the heck do you need 2 or 3 plays when you can get it done in one effective call right there? Go from first down to first down, exactly the tempo offenses love.
Working from the gun, here's Stidham. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be second down.
Can't cover it much better than that really well covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Stidham now to throw. Mims with the grab. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. They have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Stidham off the play action. Downfield on target to Sutton. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. On comes Will Lutz in the Broncos field goal unit. This is going to be a 38-yarder from the right hash. The kick by Lutz is good. And it'll knock this game up late in the second quarter. So we're all knotted up here at the half, Brock, as we send this over to our buddy Scott Hansen, who's got our halftime report. Scott?
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen back with you in the studios in Orlando. We've got a close one, as we expected. No quarter given on either side. We are all tied up at the break. This one could go either way, so let's find out as they're ready for the third quarter kickoff. Send it back out to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
All right, thanks for that hard work, Scott. These 2 teams ready to break this tie as we welcome you back for the third quarter. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Broncos and Cortland Sutton taking the field once again. And they could take control of the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. On the draw, they give to Harvey. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Quickly out to Sutton. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out.
It's a gain of
They got 21 yards on the play. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
First down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Shotgun handout to Harvey. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Here's Stidham. Short course brought in. And he's across midfield into Patriots territory.
Complete to Marvin Mims. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 6.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Throw here, 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So that brings up 4th down. Well, I know some old school coaches, maybe some former NFL quarterbacks who would have this guy running stairs after that drop, partner. Hit or no hit. That was a catch there that would have meant a first down.
Yeah, that's why that's old school, okay, Kate? The new school coaches and quarterbacks know how hard it is in this league with the contact. Know how valuable those contested catches are. Credit the defense for making the play on that one.
Here's New England, ready once again on offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. First call here coming from the shotgun. On play action, here's May. Throwing the out route complete. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end.
It's a gain of
Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a New England first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
There's no route on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
He's going to take it himself. And keeping the zone read costs him. He takes a hit, loses some yards, too.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Going play action, May. Cut out left. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
It's a gain of 11, and it's 3rd down.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun, here's May. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Counterplay, it's Henderson. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. May now from the gun. That's complete to Diggs on the slant. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Time and again, receivers will tell their quarterbacks, just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. Just throw it up and give me the opportunity. Well, in this case, with even 2 defenders trying to cover that wide receiver, couldn't get it done.
7th play of the drive, offense facing 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's May. And he has it in the end zone for the New England touchdown. The Patriots grab the lead on their first series of the half. Demario Douglas with the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Corey Gallis on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Patriots break that tie and now lead by 7.
Broncos 17.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Harvey now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Broncos offense all set to go. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. Off the play action, Stidham. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
After the sack, could really use a big play here on 2nd down. It's 2nd and 15. From the shotgun, it's Stidham. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's hit just before he can pick up that first. So 3rd and short coming up from the 33.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
3rd and just 2 to go. Here he is on 3rd and short. He puts a Mayer under it deep down the middle. Brought in inside the 20. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos can tie it up after hitting Pater in the 3rd. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Extra point try now from Lutz. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos tie this game up.
24-24.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fielded by Henderson. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Patriots and quarterback Drake May ready to go once more on offense. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
This is Henderson on 2nd down. He dodged the tackle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
That's the kind of run that shows he's trying to take some stress off the passing game to provide big plays. What a great help to that side of an offense when the ground game can deliver chunk plays too.
May on 1st and 10. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Back to the air, it's May. Setting up the screen with Henderson. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle room. You call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Now the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
1st down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Anderson's going to take this straight ahead. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. And gain 11 on that play. And that's a New England 1st down.
That's another Patriots 1st down.
They had the 1st down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he'll only get this to the 26 before going down. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Here's May to the air. He'll find his running back, Henderson. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
May not have throw on 3rd. And he scores. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Corey Gallis on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Patriots break that tie and now lead by 7.
Broncos 24.
Now Corey Gallis on to send it away. Harvey now to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. This is the end of the third quarter. It's Broncos football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the fourth. All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 34-yard line.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Stidham now, blitz coming. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
3rd down, Pat's going with a few extra defensive backs this time. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. He logs this one up, looking deep to the right side. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
Here comes the Broncos punting unit. Jeremy Crawshaw, the one who's going to send this away. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. The Patriots and quarterback Drake May ready to go once more on offense. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this 2nd half. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Henderson here from the gun. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
1st down from the 42. May. Finds a man right side. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
That's another Patriots 1st down. A gain of 22 yards. And a Patriot 1st down.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
It's Henderson on the give. And he's going to pay off his 1st down run with a nice pickup of 9.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Throwing is May. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Trying to sneak May. And this defense is going to win this ramp. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Trying to throw for it with May. And he had it, but no, can't complete the process of the catch, and they wind up turning it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Denver ready for another offensive possession. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Stidham looking to pass. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
You know those elite zone defenses in basketball, Kate, it just feels like they're everywhere, clogging up every passing lane. This quarterback, well, he felt the same thing when he dropped back. Nowhere to go but for a sack.
Need to shake off that sack and quick. Here comes 2nd and 13. Here's Stidham to throw. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up 3rd down.
Oh, this has been a tough series. Sacked on the first down play, forced to throw it away right there. An awfully difficult 3rd down now staring you in the face.
This is a tough spot to punt. Got to convert here on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And this will reach the opposing 25-yard line.
And the Broncos, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Hitting Ingram on the slant. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. 12 yards on that play, and a good call, and that's him the 1st.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
A give to Dobbins in the shotgun. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. Looking from the gun, here's Stidham. Oh, he lost the football. Scooped up by the Patriots. And deep in their own territory, they're going to take possession now after the fumble.
Put a check mark by that one. You're going to remember that one, not just over the course of this game, but I guarantee you in the offseason when they're watching effort. That was all about effort. Backs pressed against the wall when you're down here defensively, and that's the type of play that coaches love to see from everyone on the roster.
The Patriots offense all set to go. They liked how that drive was going, but the ending, the turnover on downs, yeah, that's something they'll try to rewrite on this series. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Motioning the tight end now. Here's Henderson. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Gain of 5. 1st down, New England.
New set of downs for him from the 31. 1st down, May. Throw left side, caught by Douglas. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the 4th.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Offense to the line, 2nd down. May now. Completed over the middle. He's going to get a few here, brought down at the 33-yard line. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
Broncos going nickel here, 3rd down. Looking to throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He's got it deep downfield. And this gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line. Denver calls the 2nd of its 3 timeouts. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game.
55 yards. 1st down, Patriots.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden, we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Trying an inside give to Henderson. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout.
2 yards.
And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them, keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Sticking with Henderson. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Patriots leading by 7. This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete.
Well, that's one of the moments as a QB, you just feel like those defenders are in your huddle. To drop them for a loss on 3rd down can't happen. That's an incredibly quick read by the defense.
Big moment here for Andres Borregales. He's hit once already. This is a short one, inside of 30 yards. Gallis connects. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
Now Gallis on to send it away. On the return, here's Mims. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. The Broncos are ready to go, and we'll get a look at receiver Marvin Mims. And they know they let points slip away with that fumble in the red zone, Brock. They're looking to get him back here. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Stidham. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down. Well, this goes for every player in every sport, Brock. Fatigue in the 4th quarter. So that can mean dropped interceptions just as much as it can mean a dropped catch, too.
And believe it or not, Kate, quarterbacks, they can get fatigued too.
Yeah.
Maybe not as much physically as their buddies running around and hitting, but mentally. You just get tired there as a passer. You start to assume, and that's a dangerous place to play.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26.
It's a gain of 6.
You get this big old dude like him in the slot, it's an automatic mismatch advantage. You're trading a little bit of speed, sure. But you sure do get a lot of size. And anytime he's in the slot, you got to assume the ball's going his way.
5 men in the secondary now for the Pats. 3rd down. Looking to throw it. He has the first over the middle. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You can go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
The pass ball is incomplete, but was there a reason for it? We see a flag out there. So the offense was right to be walking backwards. The flag does go against them. So not just the yardage, Brock, but the illegal forward pass also cost them the down. It's 2nd and long. They'll throw again. Stidham. Passing struggles, bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Now to throw. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest. Desperation time here. Taking a final shot at the end zone. And again, they drop the interception. This time it's a good thing, though. Much better field position without it, thanks to the turnover on downs. So the Patriots come in and take the win on the road. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Patriots emerge as winners, as we'll see you next time from Denver.